Thank the ranking member for yielding. And Mr. Speaker, I'd like to begin by thanking Chairman Thornberry and Ranking Member Smith and Chairwoman Stefanik for their collective efforts in crafting this bill that's before us this evening. I'd also like to thank the staff who worked tirelessly on this productive and forward-thinking legislation. So it's an honor and a privilege to serve as a senior member of the House Armed Services Committee on behalf of the selfless servicemen and women who protect our nation every day, and I'm proud of the bipartisan, very strong bipartisan effort represented by this year's NDAA. So, Mr. Speaker, we accomplished a number of important objectives in this bill. First of all, we enhance our deterrence capabilities in Europe and support our nation's submarine force. We're very proud of the Virginia-class submarines that we build, starting right in my district, and we also provide strong support for the Columbia-class program that will be the Ohio replacement program. We also make it clear that climate security is indeed national security, backed by the Department in its efforts to build resilience, reduce risk, and prepare for all types of threats that may come our way, even if those threats come from climate change. But as ranking member of the Subcommittee on Emerging Threats and Capabilities, I'm particularly proud of the provisions we've included on cybersecurity, special operations, and research and development. We've strengthened our cyber cooperation with our partners and allies through both training and collaboration with the NATO Cooperative Cyber Defense Center of Excellence. We better leverage the U.S. Global Engagement Center to combat propaganda and information warfare operations conducted against America and her allies. And we grant permanent authority for family support programs within Special Operations Command that reflect the unique needs of these warfighters and their families. We also reinvigorate the DoD scholarship program so that students are encouraged to pursue information security degrees and can come to work defending our nation from the get-go. We can have all the cyber policies in place that we want, but if we don't have the trained workforce to execute those policies, we're going to be behind the curve, and this helps to close that gap. We advance hypersonic weapons research, development, and especially transition efforts. We prioritize the readiness of U.S. Cyber Command and our cyber mission force, and we strengthen congressional oversight of sensitive cyber military operations and command cyber warfare tools and capabilities. This approach was deliberate in nature, and it moves us closer to a military that will be able to address the variety of threats that we face in the 21st century. Again, I'd like to thank Chairman Thornberry and Ranking Member Smith and Chairwoman Stefanik and all of my colleagues on the House Armed Services Committee, as well as the staff, for their hard work on this very important bill. Again, I thank all those involved, and I yield back the balance of my time.
The gentleman